Now, class 6. Yesterday I started the chapter that is addiction and gaze. Roots chapter 6. I explain. I am going on to explain the chapter. Now, today from this part, all of you listen carefully. Overuse of smartphones also leads to several health issues. If we overuse the smartphone, it will lead to several health issues. While our major study, which was founded by National Institute of Health, associated high school media uses to depression. Other research findings indicate that social networking with our smartphones has a very high chance of increasing our anxiety. Social networking with smartphone, if we use it, it will increase our anxiety level, both about how we compare with other people and about being removed from their devices. Additionally, there are dangers of walking into traffic. If we are walking into the traffic, there is the danger of of our life risk with the mobile. If you talk with our mobile, using the mobile and send some messages, and we are passing through the traffic, there is the chance of our life risk. There is also a new health problem due to our virtual correspondency called the technique. Technique means when we are using the smartphone for a long time, computer, the social network, our neck is generally 60-degree inclined, and it causes severe headaches and our vision problem. So, antidotes for the problem associated with our smartphone. Now, there are mobile apps that will help us monitor how much time we are spending on the phone each day. How much time we are spending on the phone each day. Digital wellness is a budding industry these days, with loads of self-help gurus offering miracle cures to screen addiction. There are many organizations which come forward to help us from the screen addiction. Some of these solutions involve new devices such as the light phone, a device with an extremely limited feature set that is meant to win users of time sucking apps. That is, we should not use so much smartphone. There are many organizations come forward to help us from this. There are also many self-help books written by experts who offer their advice as to how to take a break from our phones. There are also many books who help us how to take a break from our phones. The author of this self-help book urges us to spend more time in nature, which may counteract the focus draining effects of too much time spent in looking at our phone. If we spend this organization give us many solution. One of these solution is, if we spend much time in nature, then naturally it will help us to detach ourselves from the phone. Other experts recommend that we put our phone on silent mode and to set our email to deliver new messages only every 30 minutes. Digital Shava has become quite popular in the West among many heavy users of smartphones, where the users give their devices a rest for 24 hours over a weekend. Finally, experts exhort us not to carry our phones everywhere we go. The self-help gurus who offer cures for our smartphones addiction are unanimous in their advice. So, the gurus who help us not to use the smartphone so much, they tell us that we should not use the smartphone so much, and instead of that, we must spend our time in nature. Don't be a slave to our smartphones. While it's true that our smartphones have helped us get connected with the whole world and have made our lives easier and more social in important ways, we also seem to have less genuine connection with people in our everyday life. That is, we should have genuine connection with people in our everyday life. We should not use smartphones too much. Now, we are having fewer quality conversation based on physical presence. We have more technologically served. We are depending on people more technologically, but our physical presence is much more important. Now, we have more technologically savvy. We also seem to have lost our ability to live in the present, where we can engage in genuine one-on-one communication. The question is, do we want to live a life or a real life? Do you want to live this technological life or a real life? Do we give more attention to a 5-inch piece of hardware? We should not give much attention to a 5-inch piece of hardware. We must give much more importance to our day-to-day social importance, physical presence to other persons, and much more concrete work, constructive work, than to give importance to 5-inch piece of hardware, that is the smartphone. Okay, thank you my student. Today up till this, next day question answer. Okay.